The 2017 Town of Niagara Music Mania Monday concert series will begin this year on June 12th. Town Supervisor Lee Wallace has been busy during the off-season assembling the greatest lineup of bands ever to play at Veterans Memorial Community Park. For Wallace, the goal is to make each year better than the last.
Well, I'll give you a little history of the concert series. It's been around for a while, but not to the extent it has for the last 3 years. And each year we've tried to do something bigger and better. And last year was extremely successful over the previous year. And the format that we're at right now has been about 3 years. And so last year was bigger than we could have expected. The crowds were fantastic. And so then we tried to up our game again this year, and we've stepped up and gone up another level in the talent level of the bands that we're bringing in. And we've also added opening acts this year. So the series on Monday nights will be a little longer, starts around 6 and we'll probably go till 10 now. You know, we're adding a light show for the stage, and we have a significantly larger group of sponsors. And we're real excited about where this is going. The headliners this year, for the most part, are from out of the area. And we're trying to bring in an element of entertainment that folks can't see locally. And so we're kind of trying to be the mini art park, if you want to use that term. But we're bringing in top-notch entertainment from other sections of the country. And the opening acts will be local bands. And they'll play for about an hour. And then we will have a little break, and then we'll bring the headliner in about 7:30. The schedule kind of is a 3-part schedule. There's a regular Monday night concert series called the Music Mania Monday series, and that starts on June 12th. The first opening night, there is no opening band because we have 2 major headliners that are working together, and it's the Chicago Authority, which is a Chicago tribute band, and also Eli, which is a 3 Dog Night tribute band. The members of these bands are almost all in Buffalo Music Hall of Fame, or a lot of them. Just absolutely fantastic bands. So that's the opening night. Second night, June 19th, we have a band called Absolute Journey. It is a Journey tribute band, and they're from Canada. And then the 26th of June is the Hooligans, which is a Who tribute band, and they're based out of St. Petersburg, Florida. And then on July 17th is Hotel California, which we had last year. Just blew us away. They're fantastic. If you closed your eyes, you'd swear you were listening to the Eagles. Also in July is Dancing Dream, which is an ABBA tribute band out of New York City. And then on the 24th of July, we have Keep the Faith, which is a Bon Jovi tribute band. Then on July 31st is Head Games, which is a Foreigner tribute band. So we're going in that direction. Then we have on August 7th a very famous BBC band from this area, brought back by popular demand. People absolutely love them. Lots of Beatles and a lot of other British invasion stuff. Then on August 14th we have that 60s show. It will be an actual, almost like a Broadway-looking show that is like, talks about the 60s, and they do a lot of costume changes and things like that. And then on August 21st is Nerds Gone Wild, which is another popular local band. So that is the actual Monday concert series. Then we have 2 special events. On July 2nd is our 2nd annual Pride in the Park celebration, which is our tribute to Independence Day. It is an all-day music event with what was amazingly successful last year. Starts at 12 o'clock with Brothers of Invention. And then at 1 o'clock is Strictly Hip, 3 o'clock is JJ Swing, 5:30 is the Thurman Brothers, and we conclude the night with Cock Robin from 7:30 till dusk, and then at dusk we have a very large Independence Day fireworks celebration to music. Extremely popular last year, went over great. We took a chance, and it became a fantastic event that we're going to continue to do. Then we've added something this year, and that is called the Country Stampede, which is an all-day country event, and that is going to be Saturday, August 26th. Set up very similar to the Pride in the Park. 12 to 1, the band is The Struggle, and that's Bruce Wojcik. At 1:30 is a band to be named. So far, we're kind of still working on that. At 3:30 is a band called Dark Horse, and then 5:30 is 90 West, and at 7:30 is J.B. Aaron, a local boy who's made it fairly good for himself and currently lives in Nashville. And so we're looking forward to that, and we'll conclude that night with a fireworks display too. Again, we're not in it for anything other than the entertainment value for the communities. I think we're kind of at the level where this year we'll see how this goes. We're hoping that the outside bands bring in bigger crowds. We have tremendous cooperation from the local community and sponsors, and I think we're kind of where we think we want to be. We'll probably add some little things here and there, but we're fairly certain that at this point in time we're probably where we want to be. The response has been overwhelming by everyone, the board, the public, those who attend, the food vendors, the bands. We're giving local bands a place to play on Monday nights that they normally wouldn't have. So I think it's just a complete win-win for everybody. There's no negative parts to this. You know, people might say, well, how about the people that live adjacent to the park on Grower Road? They love it. Most of them love it. They actually have parties that night because there's no fencing. They can actually look right into the facility. And by the way, there's no charge. They're completely free. They will never be charged. It's a very beautiful park. If you've never been to our facility, it's called Veterans Memorial Community Park. It's located at 7000 Lockport Road, which is almost directly across from the town hall. You can't see the venue from the road because it's tree-lined. That's one of the reasons why people don't know it exists. Once you pull in, we will have a very beautiful setting for the concerts. We have food vendors, a number of food trucks, and also some local charitable organizations that we allow to set up to raise money. There'll be a 50-50, which is also done by charitable organizations. The town of Niagara itself really gets nothing out of this. It's our way of giving back to the community. There's alcohol available. One of the new things this year, and people need to be aware of, there's absolutely no pets allowed. We've had a couple instances in the past with dogs kind of going after each other and then people getting involved, so we're not allowing any pets this year. It's an absolutely smoke-free environment. There is no smoking on the premises anywhere. You know, it's a real good family atmosphere and a real nice evening out. It's not tough to get in or get out of our facility, and most people just love it and are looking forward to this year's series.
The ever-popular American Graffiti Car Show will move this season from a Monday night concert to the Sunday, July 2nd Pride in the Park celebration.
Well, last year we had over 200 cars at our classic car show. And so we had a lot of the people with the cars, cruise nights, or the cars saying you should have a cruise night. So we've done a lot of research. We've did a variety of mailings and surveys, and it came back overwhelmingly that and it was so close that we decided to have two. So we're going to have two of these each week, one on Wednesdays nights and one on Friday nights. We're going to have food vendors there for that and music. And, we're going to see how it goes. There are very few cruise nights in this area, Niagara Falls area. There used to be a real big one on Fridays that kind of went by the wayside, so we're kind of picking up for that. And again, our goal here is to just provide different things for our community and to bring people into our park. Our park is our main street. We don't have a main street. The Military Road, which is kind of a highway, so our park is our main street, and that's what we're trying to get people in there 12 months out of the year and have a variety of different events and activities.